Okay, so this video is inspired by Shayla's Honest to God Truth video, where I thought was very interesting because I was going to make a video like that, but I didn't really know what to really talk about. It's hard to talk about it, and it talked about what society thinks is pretty, and I commented on her video saying that society has got it all wrong, because instead of society measuring you on your personality and what you've done in life, they measure on how perfect your skin is, how good your hair is, how skinny you are, and your body. Not right now, it's not exactly skinny, it's just the body that you have. And it really affects people, especially girls, and it does boys too. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it does. And I've been affected by that. I mean, like, I think every girl has been affected by it, like, emotionally and physically, you know. And I think that, of course, everybody has imperfections. I have hundreds, like any other person. You know, my imperfections. I have crooked teeth. I have hair on my arm, which I've been bullied about. You know, like, some people think it's gross and blah. It doesn't bother me, so why should it bother you? You know, like, Shayla, she shaves her arms, blah. But that's, like, her opinion. She wants to do that. Fine. But I don't, and I get bullied for it, you know? And it's my whatever it's called, ethnicity or something. I forgot what it's called. Can't pronounce it, because I'm Brazilian, Latina. And Latina, yeah, they have hair. So I get bullied. I got bullied for that. I don't get bullied for that anymore because I'm in Brazil. But I got really bullied for that all through middle school. And I found it ridiculous, you know? And, you know, I have hundreds of imperfections. I have ugly feet. I don't, you know, I'm not the skinniest girl around. You know, and I think that people don't realize by you bullying them, calling them ugly, because I've been called ugly hundreds of times. And of course, every girl's been called pretty in her life. I'm not saying that they don't. But, you know, it does affect somebody. And, like, you could be called pretty 100 times a day, and never mind. 100 people can call you pretty in one day, but if one person calls you ugly, you feel completely down. Like, I'm one of those people. And I've been really affected by that, because I wasn't the prettiest girl in middle school. I'm not ugly right now. I don't feel ugly, you know? I'm not saying that I'm pretty. I'm not saying that I'm conceited and whatnot. But through middle school, I know I wasn't the prettiest girl. You know, I know that. And I got bullied for it. Like, seriously. There was one time in gym where I was sitting down, and there were these two girls behind me. And one of the girls says, "Oh my gosh, look at that girl." And I just felt, and I just closed my eyes and just wanted to disappear, literally. But luckily, the girl next to her stood up for me, which I will always be thankful for. But not always was there a person there to stand up for me. And once again, I'll say that people don't realize what it affects, you know. And one of the things that it has affected me was that for a year and a half, I was anorexic and bulimic. It didn't look like it, but I was, and not really anyone noticed. Which, at the time, I was happy no one noticed. I mean, like, not that I was happy that no one noticed. Like, nobody noticed the after effect, because I hid it so well. But irrelevant, I'm not going to get into that story. But, you know, it affected me a lot. I got better about a year ago. You know, I started going through treatment and whatnot, and taking care of myself. And you know what, it made me realize what society does to people, and I'm over it. You know, like, when I lived in the U.S. When I lived in the U.S., I was anorexic, bulimic. You know how I have curly hair? I have really curly hair. I used to straighten it every day, and it tore my hair up because society, like at least in my school, my society for my school showed like hair had to be straight, and all my friends had straight hair and blah blah. So I thought, oh my god, I have curly hair, I have to straighten my hair. That's what I did. You know, I've shaved my arm because of so much bullying, and I regret that so much because it got worse, and second, it didn't make me feel better. It really didn't. So what I'm saying, this is like 6 minutes already. What I'm saying is, like Shayla said, don't, how am I supposed to say it? Don't go by what society says. I mean, like, I don't have clear skin. I don't. You know, I have like, oh my god, I have like under, like, eye thing. You know, everyone has imperfections, and nobody is ever going to be perfect, whether you want to or not. So, this is really hard, because everyone, like, I still have issues with myself. I still look in the mirror and look at myself, I'm not pretty enough, you know, because of what society does, and it really irritates me because I've had boyfriends before where I didn't think I was pretty enough, and most of them, if they were really pretty, they weren't the good boyfriends to me. They weren't good boyfriends to me, and that's what sucked. And I didn't realize that. I didn't. And then when I looked, the not so pretty guy that I had, he was the best boyfriend I had, and I didn't realize that, which pretty much sucks now. And I don't think society has to change. I think we have to change, because that's the only way society is going to change. So, as Shayla said, pass this on. And I think that we can change this. I literally do think that, because we make the society. We make it. And it's really sad that it's gone this way, but we're gonna change it. I think we can. So I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to put that out there and share a little bit of what I've gone through because of it. So if anyone needs to talk to anyone, I'm right here about anything, because I have had a girl on YouTube ask for me for help, and hopefully I helped her. So anything, why did I just do this? You can ask, not really ask, like talk to me, and I'll be here for you. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So really, yeah, okay, bye.